March 2023. Mike, the face behind the YouTube channel Fearless and Far, is no stranger to wild adventures. But this time, things went way beyond his usual travel vlog. While exploring an ancient ruin in Turkey, believed to date back to the Bronze Age, Mike decided to set up camp inside what some locals call Satan's Castle.
We found the secret entrance to Satan's Castle. But look, the sun's almost down over the mountain. It's only like 3:30 here. I've got to find this place to camp before the sun drops because it's gonna get cold. And I need to catch my breath. I'm gonna explore quickly, find a campsite, and you guys are gonna learn a bit more about this place. It's mysterious, to say the very least. Let's go look.
At first, everything was calm. He hiked through the crumbling castle, curious about odd holes in the walls and broken wires lying on the ground. He even joked about what some of the old stone features were used for. As night fell, he made a fire and pitched his tent beside one of the towers. But then things took a serious turn.
And look at that up there. It's like is it a toilet? I wouldn't have a toilet. Maybe it was for defense as well. If this was the front door, you could drop things or shoot things down from up there. Not exactly sure. All speculation. Oh, look. There's another one here. A hole in the middle of the rampart above us that goes down like 20 feet. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh no. It's a light. Is this place lit up at night? It wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, obviously the light's here, but the town is way beyond the edge. You can't even see it, so it would be lit up for...
While searching for his headlamp in the pitch dark with a homemade torch, a loud bang echoed through the night. A gunshot. Then two more. Someone was shooting. And they were close.
A gunshot. I didn't hear it, and I continued around the side of the castle in view of the path. Two more gunshots. They zip overhead.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me.
I have two choices. Stay in the castle and hold my ground, hoping this is just some simple misunderstanding, that they think I'm some...
Mike didn't wait to find out who. He grabbed what he could and ran. In the distance, flashlights were moving toward the castle. He hid, thinking maybe it was drunk locals, or worse. Turns out, it was the military police. They thought Mike was a treasure hunter, or even a terrorist. Local villagers had seen a stranger with gear enter the ruins, and with the castle's lights mysteriously cut, remember those wires? The police assumed the worst.
I messaged my Turkish friend Suat, who lives a few hours away. He calls the police and tells me to hide. I get a call back a few minutes later. He tells me the police have arrived, but they arrived an hour ago, trying to apprehend a treasure hunter and a potential terrorist at Satan's Castle. What? I had been there all afternoon and not seen anyone. I was the only one at the castle. Oh shit. The terrorist and treasure hunter.
Luckily, after some intense questioning and a lot of explaining, they realized Mike was just a traveler filming his night in a haunted ruin. They even gave him a ride to a hotel afterward. In the end, no one got hurt. But Mike's night in the castle turned into a very real brush with danger.
Hello. Merhaba.
Mike, where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
Yok,
No,
sorun
no.
yok. No problem.
No problem.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No? No, okay.
So then, we make an audio note.
So you thought I was a you thought I was a thief?
Yeah.
The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
And one viewer summed it up perfectly. Yeah, the lesson is simple. If you're going to camp on what is obviously some kind of a heritage site, then check in with local authorities first, maybe? Summer 2023. Joseph Couch was wanted for a deadly highway shooting. A $35,000 reward was offered. Police searched for days, but it wasn't law enforcement who found him. It was a YouTube couple. The duo behind the channel Hatfield McCoy decided to do something bold. Track down the suspect themselves. Armed with nothing but cameras, a live stream, and sheer determination, they began documenting their efforts day after day, following rumors and leads through remote Appalachian terrain.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Go ahead.
you won't believe it. We found him. We found him. Oh my goodness gracious. It was gross. It's horrible. But, whoa. Yeah. I will. Hold on, let me turn this around so they're not on me.
Hold on to this. Hold on to this.
Should I go? Yeah, but that's the briars. Don't watch your back. They said this was the easiest.
Okay, guys. Spread the word. We found them. Are we on, Sheila?
Yeah, it's live. Let's see what it says.
We found them. Deteriorated.
Yeah,
Pretty gross.
yeah.
I've seen gross
Worse.
in 40 years, but it was
That was
still
gross.
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 Then, on one outing, something odd caught their eye. Vultures, a lot of them, circling the same spot over and over. Most people would have ignored it, but they followed the birds, crawling through thick brush and live streaming everything. The couple pushed deeper into the forest, their narration getting quieter as the smell of decay grew stronger. And finally, there he was, Joseph Couch.
Okay, well, we're ready.
Love you, son. Wow, look here, what a cave, Fred.
Sheila, you still on there?
Yeah. We even
Hey,
hit him
guys.
the right
We
direction.
found him. Right over here, folks, where we're going, eh?
Look what a cave back here.
Oh, here, show this.
I'm afraid there might be a bear in it.
Decomposed, hidden, and missed by the police for days. It turned out Couch had died by suicide, alone in the woods, 11 days after the shooting. He'd sent a message to someone beforehand, hinting at what he planned to do. While the ending was tragic, their instincts were right, and their search gave the community the closure authorities hadn't yet delivered.
Where he's located. Deceased, looked like he'd been dead. I ain't gonna estimate. We'll let the coroner do that. I have an estimate, but we'll let the coroner. But okay. Lead us out of here, babe. Here, let me in front. On second thought.
Do you want me to go ahead and end this?
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. How many you got on there? Just a couple?
Just a couple, looks like. Thank you all for watching. Tune back in later for the whole story. The police is down here. They done called. They're done in charge with it.
It's a crime scene.
And the top comment summed it up best. How on earth did police miss this? Great job. Y'all deserve that reward. May 2015. A solo hiker headed into the woods looking for peace. Just nature, solitude, and stillness. But that calm was shattered in seconds. As he walked the trail, his camera caught something ahead. A tall figure dressed entirely in black, unmoving, watching him between the trees. Its face was ghostly white, blank, expressionless. Not human, not animal. Just wrong. He stopped. Time seemed to freeze, and then it vanished. Gone. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. He turned and ran, breath ragged, camera shaking. The footage cut out mid-sprint. We never saw the figure again, and we never got answers. Was it a person, a trick of the light, or something far more sinister? Whatever it was, it turned a peaceful hike into a chilling mystery that still haunts viewers to this day. July 2022. Eric, known online as Nomadic Fanatic, pulled into his reserved campsite, expecting a peaceful evening. Instead, he found strangers already there, his gear moved, his tripod relocated, and tents going up right where he planned to stay.
Campsite, and I rolled into my campsite and noticed that several of my things were moved, like my chair and my tripod, and people were setting up camp in my campsite. Why does this keep happening?
A group even parked their car directly in front of his RV and began camping like they owned the place. Eric confronted them, but the response? It's too full everywhere else. His frustration simmered. You moved my chair, my tripod. You're camped on my reservation.
I said, well, it got really full here. You moved my camping chair and my tripod, and you just set up camp in my camp. Oh, well, we're going to be here for the weekend. There's nowhere else to go. Common sense is definitely not common anymore, by the way. The really messed up part about it is I'm so bad at confrontations that I don't even know how to leave if I wanted to. Like, what would I do? How would I say it? Would I just not talk to him, hook up the car, and just pack up?
But confrontation wasn't his strong suit. So, despite the noise, the mess, and the blatant disrespect, he kept his cool and packed up. He left before sunset.
Car, 50 miles until I can make a phone call to someone who could do anything. But at that point, he knows I'm leaving and going to tell on him. He's just going to burn my RV to the ground. So either way, I just don't see how I could have handled that situation any better than just leaving. And but I still have a stomach ache. I still don't feel well. And anyways, guys, I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna take the rest of the day off.
At the time, it seemed like a quiet retreat. But the next morning, news broke. One of those campers had been found dead at the bottom of a cliff. Eric was stunned. What began as a minor annoyance turned into something darker, possibly deadly. Suddenly, his instinct to leave wasn't just smart. It might have saved his life. Sometimes the forest warns you in subtle ways. And sometimes it screams. On July 13th, 2025, Marlo C., a solo camper and nature vlogger known for her calm, reflective camping videos, headed into the wilderness for another quiet night under the stars. Her setup was simple: a small tent, a camp quilt, and the sounds of the forest to keep her company. As the sun dipped below the trees, she shared a few final thoughts with her viewers before settling in for the night.
It's time for a woodland wild camp. Very wet one, too. The shelter, when I put it up, it originally came to me without any guy lines. So after we get it set up, I'm gonna have to attach all the guy lines. This ought to be fun. See you when we get there.
But sometime after 2 a.m., the mood shifted. It started with subtle sounds outside her tent, what could have been animals, wind, or the distant creak of branches. But something about it felt off. The noises weren't random, they were spaced, deliberate, like footsteps circling slowly just beyond the light.
What's that? I thought I heard like footsteps or something. I've had an uneasy feeling all night.
Marlowe, experienced and level-headed, began to sense a presence, the kind of deep, instinctive awareness that makes the hairs on your neck stand up. Despite her experience in wild and stealth camps, this time was different. The sense of unease was overwhelming. Reluctantly, she made the decision to break camp.
Hello? Do you ever get that uneasy feeling and you don't know why? I mean, I feel like I'm in like a safe area, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe we should just take a walk or something and check it out. I've never bailed on a camp. I mean, it's crossing my mind, but I've never bailed on a camp, whether it was a regular camp, a stealth camp, or a wild camp, so. Oh man, I don't feel like getting out. Let me get my boots on.
Alone in the darkness, she packed her gear, tore down her wet tent, and left the site by flashlight. Navigating the brush with a racing pulse and a growing sense of urgency. She never saw anyone, never captured clear evidence. But to her, the danger felt undeniable. Her departure wasn't about panic. It was about survival instinct. She didn't wait to confirm what might have been lurking nearby. She acted on the feeling that something wasn't right.
Must be flashlight. Oops, I got on stroll. How the fuck do I get that off there? Jeez. Let's take a walk. Hello?
Marlowe's story is a powerful reminder that in the wild, the most important skill is knowing when to listen to your gut. Cameras can capture what's visible, but instinct protects us from what we can't always see. And that night, trusting her instinct may have been the reason she walked away safely